Thank you.
Havana.
Good for you. You remember Hamala.
Yes, of course.
Good morning from Kotor. We decided to get up a bit earlier today because the vibe of the Kotor Old Town is so different after like 10 a.m. It's usually so full of people, so full of tourists, as it is a popular spot for cruise ships to dock and for everyone to come into the old town.
Like you wouldn't able to see the street here.
Yeah. But today we woke up earlier to enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet before the crowds come in, and it's pretty amazing. Yeah. So what do you have planned for us today?
Not much really because the Kotor Old Town is quite small. So we'll explore this a bit, then go get some fresh seafood, and then we'll hike up to the top of the mountain behind us. There's a fortress there, and I want to go have some cheese. Cheese and beer.
That's how you motivated me. It's like, if we walk all the way up, there is a cheese shop.
Yeah.
Which is
I hope
quite
it's
unique.
open. I hope it's open. If not, it's gonna be an epic view up there anyway.
True. We see it all the time from our Airbnb. We're
Yeah.
like, wow, we should really go up there and check it out.
And also, we're excited to show you where we stay
Yeah.
because it's pretty epic.
I think that might be the best spot in all of Kotor Old
The
Town.
highlight.
Yeah.
Where's Church of the Lady?
Which one?
Church of the Lady.
You mean the
right,
lady of
Remedy?
the remedy?
Maybe that's it.
Do you have to hike up
Yeah, it's up the
midway,
mountain.
up the mountain?
This one's the St. Tryphon's Church.
This one?
Is St. Tryphon's Church.
No, thank you. I don't need to do that.
It's about 25 minutes hike, I think.
Yeah, it's coming down with my knees that are the problem.
Yeah.
I like what you're eating, egg whites. That's how I eat it.
Yeah. Simple breakfast.
Yeah, where you from?
Well, from Thailand.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I might be going there.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, we had too chill of a breakfast. The crowds are here now.
All the cruises people arrived.
And this is one of the popular stops. This is actually the cathedral that is right next to our table at breakfast. It's St. Tryphon's Cathedral, and I think he is the patron saint of Kotor. That's why it's a very important cathedral here. It's a Roman Catholic church, basically, and his remains, I think, are actually in the church. That's why you have to pay €4 to go in to see, to experience it.
It's pretty nice church.
It is. It's built in 1166.
That's crazy.
Kamalaya Thai massage.
Oh my goodness. I'm dying for Thai massage right now. A few more weeks,
It's probably like €50 an hour.
at least. At least. Yeah. I really like the old town here. It feels different from other old towns we have been to in
Yeah,
Europe.
and we've been to a lot.
Yeah.
But what makes it different, especially like let's compare it to like another one that we really enjoyed, which is Dubrovnik. What's so different is like this one doesn't have a huge main road.
Yeah.
It's all tiny alleys that are connected. It almost feels like a maze.
Yeah, narrow streets, lots of cafes and cute souvenir shops.
And cute cats all
Yeah.
around. There is a reason, I think, why they designed it kind of like this, to make it a bit confusing for people, I think, back in the day when they tried to
Conquer.
attack. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, I see what you did there, yeah.
Cats Museum, babe.
Speaking of cats, I do think we should go to the cat museum. It's only €1 per person to go in, but the money supports the volunteers, like the community who feed the cats. There's so many stray cats here and they look really well fed. And around 7 o'clock at night, we see like food spread across the city on the ground, and then the cats just eat. So I think it's a good cause, and it's not too expensive, and it's just right here. You know what's cool is the cats have been part of Kotor's history for years. Look at these old illustrations of the cats. So we did mention this before when we were in Dubrovnik, which is like, why do some cities, some port cities, have so many cats living there? And it's because a lot of these sailors, they would bring cats because cats chase the mice. So they want to protect the grains that they're carrying, the food supply, basically. So the cats have been a part of the history, you know, of Kotor for a long, long time.
They play a significant role in the economy.
Exactly. And I think cats are good luck too. Like some people keep cats on boats.
Yeah.
So I think that's also like a sign of good luck.
Yeah, even in Asian like restaurant, you see
cats.
the waving cat.
Cats are always good luck,
Yeah.
and they bring wealth and happiness. Cats are the best.
Crazy cat lady.
I sound really biased.
What is that?
I think you return a plastic bottle in here, and they dispense food to feed the cats.
Oh, that's so neat. That's such a
So
cool
it's
idea.
like Kotor Cat's an eco-friendly city, so they're trying to do two things at once. Oh, she just put a plastic bottle in the bin. I want to take it and stick it in here.
Okay.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
Does it work?
You think that's how it works?
Oh, it's stuck. Nope.
It's not working, but it's a cool idea though.
I guess it stopped working.
Isn't this beautiful?
Is this part of the fortress?
Yes,
I
this
guess
is the
so.
wall. We're walking on the wall right now, surrounding the old city.
And it's a free entry, which is nice.
From here, you can see a little church there that's called the Lady of
Remedy.
And there's a flag at the tip. That's where the cheese shop is.
So we have to make our way up there.
Before coming to Montenegro, I know nothing about this country, nothing about Kotor. Didn't even know it's a popular destination for cruises. And one thing we often do every morning is to see which cruise arriving today.
It gives us an idea of how busy the old town is going to be, because like this one already today is a small cruise. So you feel that it's not as crowded. But sometimes you get these humongous cruises and you feel like you have 5,000 people.
8-story, 10-story cruises.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one thing I knew about Montenegro. The former Prime Minister of Thailand fled here and lived here for a while after the military coup back in 2010, I believe. Not a bad place to.
I mean, it's not as cheap as Thailand, but you can have an amazing quality of life here if you have
he's
some
rich.
money.
He's rich, so
Yeah.
he would be having a good life here for sure. Are you ready for this? Fortress. This way.
This is misleading. This is near the bottom of the fortress.
Yeah.
We have like an hour to go.
We have 1,350 steps left. Oh, what a gorgeous view from here. Must be nice to live there, eh? With that beautiful terrace. Can see everything from there.
We'll go
So
there
jealous.
later. We'll go there later. That's actually our home down there.
Can we pay by card?
Yes.
Okay, we can pay by card. 15 euros each. No discount? Okay.
It's just important that you keep those till you finish.
Okay.
Without tickets you can exit, so keep it safe.
Perfect, thank
you.
you.
All the time. If you split, just take tickets separately.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
that's convenient. We were wondering where can we get the tickets before.
Because I saw a sign down the stairs basically saying that if you don't have a ticket, then you could possibly get a fine. But we thought, well, do we have to get a ticket from, at the tourist center? But no, there's like a ticket booth as you kind of walk up the fortress. You won't miss it.
Yeah, and apparently you can stay until 10 p.m. But he said you only need 2 hours there.
I wonder if you can enter again, because like it would be beautiful for like sunset, because we can see the sunset from where we're staying, but up the top maybe you'll see the sunset.
Doesn't have a date on it, so maybe keep it for you on yourself.
He said we'll need it to exit as well, so don't throw this out.
One for me, one for you.
One for me, one for you. So this fortress has a couple names. It is known as the Kotor Fortress, but also known as the San Giovanni Fortress. And it was first built by the Byzantines, but in the 15th to the 18th century, when the Venetians were here, they expanded and they reinforced the fortress here to make sure that it was a strong defense against invaders, especially the Ottomans. And now it's just a very beautiful hike up to see the area, the Bay of Kotor. And there should be a couple interesting spots for us to stop while we make our way up to the top.
And just like that, we're at the halfway point already.
So this chapel is called Our Lady of Remedy. I mean, it's not open or anything anymore. I think you can just observe it from the outside.
Honestly, it has been pretty pleasant hiking up. It only took us 15 minutes from the bottom to get up here. And it's shaded most of the
a good portion of it was shaded, which was nice. I was expecting it to be fully exposed. Maybe the top?
Yeah. It looks like they're taking selfie together.
Don't lean. Don't lean. I'm scared for you. Think about all those people having to hike up from the town to bring supplies to the fortress. That's crazy.
You don't think they would use helicopter?
Nope, not back in the day. A quick thank you to today's video sponsor, Get Your Guide, which is a leading online destination where you can book unforgettable travel experiences around the world. Since we're in Kotor, we wanted to make the most of our time here by seeing Montenegro's most iconic sites. So we jumped on the Get Your Guide app and found a ton of boat tours, nature excursions, but what caught our eye was this highly rated Blue Cave and Our Lady of Rocks boat tour that departs right from Kotor. So keep watching because we'll show you what it's like next. We've used Get Your Guide for day trips and food tours before, but they also offer skip-the-line tickets for most major attractions. Booking is super easy. I can check the availability right on the app, and there's free cancellation up to 24 hours before the activity begins. Get Your Guide is a great resource for anyone planning their next trip. Scan the QR code to book this trip or go browse over 150,000 curated activities in 1,200 cities. You might just find your next unforgettable experience there. We'll also leave the link to this boat tour in our description box below.
Final stretch. We made it.
We made it to St. John's Castle, which is the top of the fortress. So San Giovanni is St. John. That side. And is that cool? You're sitting on top of the roof over there.
My only question is, where's the cheese shop?
Because that's a flank.
Yeah.
You lured me up here and said there's cheese.
No, I saw on Google review there's a cheese shop. Maybe it's our luck. Everything closed.
You mean like a guy brought cheese up here to sell?
No, there's an actual shop with tables and
Oh,
seatings.
really?
Yeah.
Let's keep exploring. Maybe we'll find him.
Well, I'm sorry, babe. There doesn't seem to be a cheese shop anywhere.
Now you're probably gonna say that there's a cheese shop back in the old town. We gotta hike back to the old town.
To lure you back there. You can still hike up higher, but you have to take another path. Like you can see the zigzag ways on the other side there.
Is it still like a fortress?
Yeah. I think
Let's
so.
see.
That's such a crazy backdrop. Oh my goodness.
We're so high up, we're almost in the clouds.
That's
And yeah.
insane.
I can see the zigzag you were talking about here. Goes zigzag. Oh, there's people walking up it. Zigzag all the way up here to the top. That one must be really hard because that doesn't have shade. I feel like we have shade because of the trees and the mountain kind of on top of us, but that one is very exposed.
Incredible. High five, we made it. Go back home and eat cheese. Cheese and beer.
Cheese.
Whoa. Afternoon beer time.
Well-deserved beer time. We're gonna try this local Montenegro beer today
Mexico.
with these wine and brandy glasses.
Since 1896.
You can still hear people coming down from the fortress.
They can only go to a certain part because it's blocked just to take photo of this terrace.
Yeah. My favorite part of Kotor, I have to say, because we get the best views of the bay, and it's always nice and peaceful and quiet. It's beautiful no matter if it's first thing in the morning or in the evenings like right now.
I think we are pretty lucky to be able to book this place for the price we paid for it.
Yeah, it was only $60 a night, which is really, really good. I don't know if it's because we booked
Way in advance.
but yeah, exactly, because I think now looking at like the new booking it is more expensive. So yeah, book ahead, and I think this place might have put some people off because there's a lot of stairs to get up here. It's not easy, but
It's totally worth it.
we thought it would be worth it. So we actually lugged 2 of our suitcases up, was it 115
Yeah.
stairs to get up here? Like we were dying.
Now the only thing missing is Giovanni.
Where is Giovanni?
We have
Giovanni
a
is
little
late.
gray cat that comes here every evening to hang out with us. Sometimes she even went inside the room.
Yeah,
Sit on our
I
lap.
think it's a he, so that's why we went from Gigi to Giovanni. But he is the cutest cat. He's so adorable.
With crazy eyes.
With one crazy eye, yeah, but he actually makes
I'll
this.
say even more special.
Yeah, because there's so many cats. I think for the first day we were here, there were 7 cats hanging out here. And we got too excited too quick because they weren't too friendly. And they kind of just fought each other and left. But finally, on like the second day in the evening, Giovanni came. And he's the sweetest. He'll probably come around later on. In the afternoon, I think it's a bit too hot, so now it's like the right time. You excited for tomorrow?
Yes. Excited to hang out with our friends, and we're gonna go on a boat trip.
I think it'll be a fun afternoon out with our friends who happen to also be traveling in Croatia at the same time we were, and then we drove down here to Montenegro together. So we'll introduce them to you tomorrow.
Is this our boat, babe?
No, it's not. But another day, another cruise in Kotor. I think every single day there's like new cruises that dock here for a couple hours, half a day. I'm not sure, but we did hear like the horn.
It's so loud.
In the evening, like 3 times, and then they depart. But this is not our cruise. We are going on a speedboat tour today. So we're just walking over to the pier.
Slightly smaller than this.
Maybe like the safety boat, like the
the one on the side.
Yeah.
Do you think you would enjoy going on a cruise one day?
I think one day, seeing people get off and get a couple hours here, I feel like
It's not enough
it's not
time.
enough. Yeah, I enjoy having that space to ourselves, that house, that gorgeous house up there for a week, and slowly enjoying the town and the surrounding.
But maybe when we get older,
Maybe.
our travel style will change and we'll enjoy it more.
I think it'll be more fun if you have like family or friends, just a group of people. So it's more of like spending quality time together while traveling in comfort.
Yeah.
But never say never, right? I think not right now.
You got a ticket?
Yeah. Ticket for 4. We are waiting for the next boat to come.
How much is it?
It is 40 euros per person. So the 2 of us and our 2 friends,
Mark and Ying.
also known as the Lost Duo on YouTube.
We'll plug your YouTube channel in there.
Yeah. So we met you guys 3 years ago, right? Yeah, 3 years ago.
In Samui.
In Samui. And you've been solid fans of our channel, and we became great friends, and now we travel together whenever we can.
Stalking works.
Yeah. Yeah, just creep up and be like, hey, we like your videos, and you might become friends with us.
That's actually what we did.
Wow, wait, you guys, you and Mark are the only 2 guys on the whole boat full of women.
Nice.
Awesome.
About 20 minutes into our boat ride right now. Our captain just said that on our right here is the small town of Piras, which is one of the most visited old towns, not just Montenegro, but in Europe. And we are actually going to make a stop just in front of us here at this little island called Our Lady of the Rock. So we will get to learn a bit more about it. So far, the tour is pretty interesting. Every now and then, the crew will tell us some facts about the area. So it's kind of a great way to learn about this beautiful place and enjoy the views at the same time.
And the ride has been so pleasant.
So nice.
I thought it was going to be super bumpy, but quite smooth. This kind of speedboat is so smooth.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. We have 20 minutes here.
It feels like there's about 1,000 people here.
Yeah.
But it is the most popular destination in this area. He was saying that in Montenegro, there's about 600,000 people, like the population of Montenegro. But even just this bay here and Piras and this island and the old town of Kotor, they get about 1 million visitors every year. So that is like humongous for such a small place.
Aside from Flora being a fact person, we have another person here who knows all the facts about everything.
don't know about that.
Putting you on spot now.
I don't know
Why
about that.
is this church so important?
Yeah, so it's called Our Lady of the Rock. It's because Dwayne The Rock Johnson was born here a long time ago.
Okay, never mind.
that's-
Back to Flora.
That's Note's type of answer, though.
And Lady Gaga too?
Lady.
Time for them to edit it.
Well, I'm sure mine's actually correct.
So the real facts is that there is a legend where in 1452, some fishermen found an icon of Madonna and the Child on the rocks over here. So for them, every single time they go on a sea voyage and successfully come back, they started throwing a rock or laying a rock
In this
close
area.
close to this area where they found the icon because they felt like maybe they are being looked after from above. So this tradition kept going, and eventually this space just got wider and wider, and they built an island or an islet here with a church on top.
We are now going to this tunnel.
I think it is a former submarine bunker, like a dock.
Cool.
So it hasn't been used since 1990. I don't remember now. But basically for tourists only. So it's eerie, doesn't it?
Yeah. To store submarines in here
To
or
prepare for
to
a
ambush.
war.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Kind of makes you wonder how many of these are around the world
Yeah,
right now that we don't know of. I'm sure there are many more that is top secret in different countries. So this is our fourth stop. Pretty interesting. This is called Mamula Island, and it used to be a prison. You know, like the one in San Francisco.
Alcatraz.
Yeah, yeah.
This was a prison back in World War One.
Yeah, but now a rich Egyptian guy just bought it, turned into a super luxurious resort that cost 1,500 euros to stay per night.
There's like 32 rooms.
Yeah, they
swimming
turned the
pool,
prison cells into the luxury rooms.
And there's even a casino inside.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Do you hear what he said? Do not sit.
Do not stand. Just sit.
Do not stand. Sorry,
Oh
because
my
it's very low.
goodness. Yeah.
We're about to go inside the cave now.
This is called the Blue Cave, and we actually saw the Blue Cave on so many boat tours when we were in Dubrovnik.
Yeah.
But we didn't sign up for it. But now it's the same Blue Cave, but probably much further for us to come from Kotor to here.
See, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize
everything says
we're
Blue
pretty
Cave,
close
right?
to Dubrovnik.
We're like 10 minutes. They say 10 minutes speedboat down this way is already Dubrovnik.
Okay.
The entrance is quite narrow.
That's crazy.
That's why.
Blue.
That's why it's called the Blue Cave.
That's amazing. So they stop here so that we can all jump into the blue water.
But it doesn't actually sound as enticing as you think because inside here just smells like boat fumes. And there's so many boats so tightly fitted in here. So you basically jump in and climb up the ladder. So do you want to jump in there for the 10 seconds of fun?
No.
And ride 1.5 hours of windy ride back?
No, I think it's gonna be cold, especially the water inside the cave.
It's so narrow. Oh. Okay, so I think once you come out of the cave, if you want to jump, you can jump around here. So it doesn't look as blue, but it doesn't smell like fumes. What's the verdict?
Decided. Water too rough. I'm not a strong swimmer. Yeah.
That's okay.
2 girls are jumping in though.
Yeah.
Good for
That's
them.
okay. We can still enjoy the view.
Good to be on land again.
Yeah, I think we're land people. I was getting a little bit seasick when we stopped too long at the Blue Cave.
Yeah,
But
the ride back was a bit rough.
Yeah, but generally, I think this was a fun 3-hour boat tour to do in Kotor. You get to see another side of this area, and it's very, very beautiful for 40 euros. And you can also book this on Get Your Guide as well, and it's one of the most popular day trips to do. So I'll leave the link in the description box below.
Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye bye.